Welcome back to another late night cast. This is Capt Brutality here, back with another episode. And I haven't been uploading an episode in a while because, well, my computer's been down. So it's good to be back. A little late. Actually, well, you won't know in the video, but yeah. Other than that, tonight's topic is gonna be a movie that's pretty well easy actually. It's something that, well, probably actually DoMo and I could probably talk for hours. It's about movies. It's just about fucking movies. And, yeah. But yeah, I guess I'll just, well, so far it's just, looks like it's gonna be, DoMo and I so far. But, I'm gonna drag her in. Oh, she is raising her hand. Where the fuck, there it is, yeah. And she should be here momentarily. Once she figures out it's the top of the screen. But yeah.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm using my headset. I really fucking need to get this shit right. I have my headset that only has one side of the headset working.
Still sound tired.
Yeah. No, actually, I've been fucking tired all day though. Yeah, I've been tired all fucking day. Surprised I even lasted.
Days.
But yeah, tonight's about fucking movies.
Yes, I love movies.
You know, who doesn't love fucking movies? I always fucking love movies. And sometimes when I watch movies, I just deeply get involved in them.
Me too. No one, Mr. Fiance doesn't understand that. I love movies because I just get lost in the movie, and then by the time, it's over, you're like, that's it? It felt like 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, it felt like it should be longer. Yeah,
and
even
you realize, you've been sitting there for like 3.5 hours. You're like, fuck.
2.5 hours, yeah. Reminds me of fucking Lord of the Rings that I had to fucking try again.
Oh Lord, I need to do a marathon of that actually.
I have to because I mean the first one I watched, what was it, like 2.5 fucking hours? What the hell? They didn't throw the fucking ring in! Until you realize it was a whole trilogy. I'm like, alright, well, okay. Guess whoever has the patience to watch all that.
Right.
I mean, what? How much films are there? What is it? So it's like
I don't know. I lost track after one, but
it's got to be like up to like 10 hours of fucking movies.
Oh yeah,
That's why I'm about to
there's
watch
the
all
uncut version. The uncut.
That
Director's edition.
reminds me of that. You ever see the movie Sex Drive?
Oh my god, I know I have, but I can't think of it right
It's with the donut. Donut, the GTO, and all that crap. Yeah, it's a fucking older movie. That's fucking Sex Drive. There was an uncut version on Sex Drive. It was just fucking hilarious. They said, do not watch this movie if you don't want to ruin the movie for you. It was just unnecessary cut.
Yeah, I've seen like things for that. I should probably watch that. That is an older movie. Look at the actors in it. Damn.
Yeah, oh god. Yeah, I watch it every now and then. That movie's funny.
It's okay. I watch Joe's Apartment every once in a while, and no one knows about that.
I don't even know about that. What the hell is that about?
About some guy who lives in like this really crappy like apartment, and these cockroaches. They're actually talking cockroaches that live there, and they just
wait.
hold
on. Oh no, I'm thinking about fucking Creep Show, but no, that's not.
No, that's with the old man.
Yeah, I was thinking about Creep Show when he died from all the cockroaches. But no, I mean,
they don't even look vicious. They're just like, hey, I'm just gonna walk on you. Hey, old man, that's okay, right? And then he's just like, and then just croaks on the bed.
Yeah. Might be a fucking... See, I like Creep Show.
You should put a disclaimer in this podcast, like, spoiler alert.
We're talking about old movies right now.
Right now.
I'm not worried about disclaimer.
Yeah, well, what if we want someone to watch something like, like Thanksgiving? Which I would... Oh, I love Thanksgiving.
I've been wanting to watch that fucking movie. Loco and I were supposed to watch that, like, for fucking... I don't know if it was that last Thanksgiving or 2 Thanksgivings ago. I think it was 2 Thanksgivings ago. We were supposed to watch that movie, but we never did.
Damn. I haven't watched that yet. That's
Yeah.
like an every year tradition that I have to watch it. So
You know, I might
it's
have fucking watched
coming
that,
up.
but because
Yeah.
yeah, I have that on my queue on Tubi because it's a free movie. So it's like I've been wanting to watch that fucking movie.
You know what else I want to watch after that? I want to watch the second Thanksgiving. They made us. They made another one.
I mean, I wonder why would you want to watch the second one following the first one? I mean, it only makes fucking sense, but
I know, but it's like one of those things.
you're saying it like it's completely fucking awkward.
I mean, it's like I feel like it's awkward for me because like I haven't. For someone like me, I should have watched it by now, but I haven't. I don't know. It's just really weird. It's almost as weird as like Poultrygeist. Have you seen that one?
Oh, I think I saw that on Tubi. I think it's on Tubi. But I've heard of poultry because you're saying poultry.
Yeah, Poultrygeist. Oh my god!
I
Did
know.
you know that was the same?
I never seen it, but yeah, that sounds.
What? You know, you need to at least watch that. We gotta watch that sometime.
Well, there's a lot. Well, like I said, I do want to watch Zane's Killing. That now that you're saying it, because like I said, I have that on my queue. Like I queued it, but never watched it. It's like, do you ever see Iron Sky?
What is it?
Iron Sky. It's one of those Nazis on the moon.
No,
Nah,
I've
never
heard
saw
about
it.
that.
Yeah.
I've
That's a
heard about
badass
that.
movie. And I believe, was it the first one or the second one? Hitler was on a T-Rex. like fucking this Hitler was on a T-Rex. That's how awesome the fucking movie was.
Oh my god! Hang on, I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah, Iron Sky. I saw both of them. I think the first one. I think the first one was better than the second one, but the second one was just as good. They're both were good. Especially the one black guy in there. The Nazis turned him white.
No, really?
Yeah. Oh, this fucking movie. It's like it's supposed to be a serious movie, but it's supposed to be a comedy. It's comedy at the same time.
There's no way it's trying to be a serious movie with fucking Hitler and a T-Rex. That sounds like a bar joke right there.
Like they try making it serious, but you can see the jokes that they pull in.
Oh Lord. Okay,
Yeah,
I
it's
have
like-
to watch that one.
Yeah, fucking Iron Sky is funny. Another one that you should watch, and not because it's a good movie, but it's because I mean, the storyline's great, but when you're watching the movie, it's like a what the fuck did I just watch? It's called Sherlock Holmes, and the productions is The Asylum. Well, here's the thing. A short description of it is Sherlock Holmes is in a hot air balloon with a Gatling gun with a fucking T-Rex fucking and a big robot chasing him. And there's more than that. That's the thing. That's just a short description.
I'm looking at a cover of it right now. Like,
Yeah, just look up Sherlock Holmes Asylum. You would know exactly what. Yeah, when you type Sherlock Holmes made by Asylum,
oh my god.
it's like it's a good movie, but it's like what the fuck did I just watch? Because how stupid it is. Like you think it's so fucking stupid, and then at the end of the movie is, oh my god, that was actually pretty good. Like, you get astounded. Yeah, a buddy of mine at my old job recommended that movie, and then I finally said it, and he says, so how did you like it? I'm like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. But yeah, that movie's fucking interesting.
I'm gonna have to put that one on my list that I have right here. You should put down on your list.
Wow, I already have the
Zombievers. No, not Thanksgiving. Zombievers. Remember when we were all picking a movie off of like whatever streaming thing that you had, and Zombievers popped up. This is when we were watching a movie with Try.
Oh yeah, I think Trian logo because
yeah. It's a good like campy like comedy horror type thing, but with zombie beavers. You know what I mean?
Oh, you say wait? Is it Zombie Beavers? Wait, what's the name of the movie?
It's ZOM Beavers. So
yeah, I
Beavers.
saw. I didn't see that movie, but I know what movie you're talking about. I saw that title. I saw that title.
Yeah, it's good. Me and Mr. Fiance, we had no idea what to expect. We thought we were gonna hate it. We're like, okay, this is like half the ridiculous. And then me too, but like, okay, we're just we started it, and they were like, okay, this is actually getting somewhere. And there was like parts where you get to the beavers, and it's like, okay, this is actually fucking hilarious. Like, oh my god.
I had to make sure I had recording there, not streaming.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen again.
Yeah, but yeah, what other fucking movies? I mean, there's a lot of movies. Fuck.
I still need to see Dead Snow. You know what I've been really into?
Yeah, I have good. Dead Snow 2, but I have to watch Dead Snow, but I finally realized, before they took it off Netflix, I finally realized that you can just make everything in English, in basically dubbed English, sort of like a Bruce Lee movie, but it's dubbed in English. Not like subtitles, but dubbed in English. Yeah. I was I really wanted to see Dead Snow, but then it was all in German.
Yeah, Mr. Fiance got the chance to actually watch all that.
I want to see Dead Snow. I really want to see it because I'm fucking it. It was like it looked like a live action version of the video game Nazi Zombies. That's what it got me on.
Yeah, it's something that's definitely on my list of things.
Yeah, I definitely had to watch. Yeah, Dead Snow. I definitely had to watch because it's fucking Nazi zombies.
Here's a fun one that I don't know. A lot of people have not seen this, but it's from 1993. It's called Freaked. Have you ever heard of that movie?
Once again, I don't know because. Probably a lot of movies have Freaked.
Has Mr. T in it.
Oh, then yeah.
If there's something really wonky and weird and off the wall, I think you should watch Freaked. In fact, I'm going to see if I can find a copy. Let me see.
What's that freaky ass movie? Fucking movie 43.
That's a good movie.
It's a fucking excellent movie. And yeah, it's that movie's good. I didn't get as much credit as it should have had. Is what movie 43. It didn't get as much.
A lot of people didn't think it was actually going to be like a weird, like zany kind of comedy. I feel.
Maybe, but I think more than lines of it wasn't more for. Like, actually supposed to be a good movie. It was supposed to be more of a movie for the actors in general. More for them just to have fun. Because,
kind of like most of Adam Sandler's new movies.
Most of Adam Sandler's new movies are just, going downhill because he keeps producing and directing them. Anyways, that's another story. But, fucking no, with movie 43 Movie 43 really did not get no money off of that. They did not. That's the thing. But it got a decent amount of viewers towards it. And probably only to the viewers who just admire the actors or pretty much admire the actors. Like, Hugh Jackman, you wouldn't think he's a fucking funny guy until he was in that. He had testicles on his fucking throat.
Yeah.
Dennis Quaid, he was another one. It's like, well, what the fuck? There was a few other guys. The one dude who was in Wolverine or Logan, or not Logan, but Wolverine. It was like X-Men Origins Wolverine. That's fucking who plays Sabretooth. I forget the fuck that actor's name is. Damn it.
Yeah, I'm really bad with actors and actresses' names.
Yeah, it's like Daniel's. I think it's Daniel Radcliffe. I think it's Daniel Radcliffe. No, that's Harry Potter. Never mind. No, that's a different Daniel.
Just looking at that scene with the ball chin part that you were just saying.
Yeah, it's when he gets cold, he gets all shriveled up.
I know. Great.
It's just so weird. But it's like, I was watching the movie, like, because I fell asleep the first 2 times, and the third time I finally finished the movie. But it was like, I was watching, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? But then it ended up being funny anyways, and it ended up being good.
We should actually have a comedy night and watch that. I like the what was it, the Batman with Superwoman and Robin scene. Where Superwoman and Robin are having a date, Batman's underneath the table.
Yeah. yeah.
Trying to
Do you know who that was under Robin? I'm pretty sure that was Justin Long. Yeah, that was Justin Long under Robin. He was the one in Jeepers Creepers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Justin Long. Because now that you bring it up, I remember that fucking scene. Yeah, it was Justin Long.
Yeah. Right, you know what was the best? I don't know any of their names, but like when that chick was in the grocery store and they're just like talking like insanity back and forth to each other, like over on speaker, the grocery store.
Oh God, yeah.
That was intense. Damn. What's her name? God damn.
Well, I mean,
forget it. You know what? I'm just, I'm really bad with names.
My favorite.
Unless it's something.
My favorite
like,
was the one with the homeschool. That boy's gonna be fucking disgruntled when he's older.
Yeah.
And I like how they're bullying him and boom, get out the way, nerd.
That one was pretty great.
He got his first kiss.
Oh. Ugh.
Oh God.
Just even thinking about it.
Yeah. Well, see, I don't know if you saw any of the Fast and Furiouses, right?
Not many.
Well, even if you watch one of them, you gotta watch the spoof movie of it called Super Fast. It adds.
Was it like one of those like scary movie like
yes,
type things?
Yes.
Kind of like Stan Helsing.
Yes, it's a spoof movie, but it's based off the Fast and Furious franchise. They, like, the actors are mixed in with the characters, like, for Dominic Toretto in the Fast and Furious, it's Vin Toretto. You can't leave Vin Diesel's name, but Toretto.
Oh God, I'm looking at one of the tiny cars.
The other one was, I think it was Paul O'Connor or something like that. I forget. It was something like, oh no, it was Brian Walker or something like that. I forget what the fuck it was. That was his name. Yeah, but we gotta watch Superfast. That movie is so fucking funny. My unicorn car. I love a lot of spoof movies. I always love spoof movies. You ever watched the
You just don't. Which one?
There was the Hungover Games.
I always see the title or see like the front of that, and I was just like, I kind of want to watch it,
It's funny.
I can watch Haunted House instead.
Well, I mean, I watch Haunted House a million times, but if you like spoof movies, you gotta watch like Superfast or the Hungover Games, and the other one was a Date. I think it was Date Movie. Yeah, Date Movie, and then you have another one. It was around that scary movie. It's like in the 2000s, like when I was like in high school. It was all around. Epic Movie was another one. Epic Movie. Meet the Spartans.
Oh, I didn't see that one. What was?
Look at Meet the Spartans.
What was that one? It was like the 40-year-old virgin who met Sarah Marshall. Something.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
It
I
was
saw that one. That was pretty funny.
I think it was the forgetting of. It was like the forgetting of Sarah Marshall. It was a long ass title. It was a very long title. But yeah. Look when I saw that one night. But no, the Meet the Spartans, right? When young Leonidas was born, and it was a baby that goes, oh! With a fucking goatee and a fucking six pack. Oh!
We'll have to watch these because Mr. Fiance does not like these movies. Like,
it's because they make fun of movies. I always like when they make fun of movies.
He doesn't even like movies that much. Like, he likes movies, but the only time I can actually get him to watch a movie is if I put it on first, while we're in the same room, and then he'll like peek his eye over every once in a while, and then he just like stops.
Why are you cheating on me?
Naturally. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what other fucking movies? There's a million other movies.
What I've been really getting into, like, for the past few years, is that found footage movies, like the scary found footage movies.
Oh, like, sort of like based off real story shit.
Kind of like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
But not Paranormal Activity.
You're like based off true stories type of shit.
I mean, it doesn't have to be true stories. It just has to look more believable. I mean, what's that? Oh, I'm trying to look it up right now. It's kind of, I don't know. I guess it all started from like the Blair Witch Project, stuff like that. Grave Encounters is excellent.
You know what I've been wanting to see is the new Blair Witch, the remake. I have yet to see it.
Really? I mean, I won't say much, but I like for what they made it into. It's more.
Yeah, I had to watch it because I mean, I'm stuck on the very first Blair Witch when you didn't see anything. You didn't. I mean, you heard things, but it's just normal things out in the wood that just.
You saw someone's back running. Where is it? Where's the map? Run! Not
in the first one. Oh no, not in the first one. I mean, you've seen somebody's back, but that was just somebody staring at a wall. But no.
Them walking in the woods and shit.
Yeah, you hear that. That's all you heard in the first one, and it didn't really creep me out to an extent because I really my imagination's very bizarre. That type of shit doesn't get to me. Like even like a little girl humming in a fucking a haunted house is not gonna get me. I know it's different for me. I don't know. It's weird, but
probably a guy.
Yeah, exactly. To me, yeah, it's probably just a dude just fucking with me. No, but it's like for me when it comes to movies like that, I think I've been ruined when I was a kid, and I kind of am numb to it because my mom and dad always try to scare me. So that's just now it's just yeah, I don't really care. Nothing's real. The only thing that does get me is uncomfortable things. Very uncomfortable things. Like Human Centipede, I don't think I can ever watch that movie. I can't. That's too uncomfortable for me.
Love that movie because it's so uncomfortable.
I can't watch it because I can sort of relate in a way where I feel like I'll be stuck in that situation. Whether it's whether it's me in the centipede or no, that's pretty much it. It's just me in the centipede. That's the only thing uncomfortable about it.
Well, I feel like that's the whole point of, that type of scary movie. I mean, a lot of people, like we were saying before, you get, real into it and everything like that. And you kind of, put yourself in the movie.
Jay loves it.
I feel like shit. I feel like a lot of people, the reason why those movies are kind of scary to some is because they can put themselves in that situation.
That's not really...
Well, I mean, you gotta think about it.
Uncomfortably scary is what it is.
You travel to some unknown country, and then you get stuck in this basic situation.
See,
and then the one person that's just oh yeah, come on over this way. I'll help you. And then all of a sudden you're kissing a butthole. You know what I mean?
See, that's what I find false. That's what I find false about movies. They always think it's always, at least when you get out of the United States, everything all goes, fuck you! Get out of the United States. Fuck, you ever see Texas Chainsaw Massacre? Fuck, that's an awesome movie. You ever watch the original one in Texas Chainsaw?
I think I have. That's one of the things that,
Alright.
unless it's been such a long time.
It must be a long. You gotta watch it. If you remember a woman just nonstop screaming at the top of her fucking lungs.
That's in a lot of movies that I watched.
No, well, I mean maybe, but it's it was the acting in the what was it? When the fuck was that made? Like in the 70s or something? That original one. I think it was the 70s or 60s. But she just kept screaming and screaming and screaming. And then we watched the remake, and there was not much screaming in it. It was a little different. And, yeah, it's the first one. She just kept screaming. I actually liked all the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Even in the beginning, I like how they showed them how they became cannibals and killers and all that. Yeah, because their job went out of business and all that crap. It's kind of sad if you think about it. But,
Oh, Lord. Getting a phone call.
Sounds like you're having a fucking hurricane. I would get those noises every time we have a storm running.
Oh, yeah. Anytime I change my ringtone to, like, the weather warning, child missing type thing.
Yeah, you probably have earthquakes and shit.
Well,
about in 5 seconds.
You don't get notices like that, though. They're so unpredictable that it's not like, oh, earthquake expected to happen at this time.
Well,
that's
how...
it happens.
No. Well, yeah. You mean it happens without the warning.
Yeah,
that's how it is here. Like, you hear the noise, like, it's gonna be flash floods. You look out the window. It's not even raining. What the fuck are they talking about? Well, I get a lot of flooding over here. A lot of flooding.
See, I like flooding.
Floodings are fun, but one of my things. Floodings are fun because I drive through the floods. Even like I always had the creeks overflowing the streets, like creeks or rivers, whatever you want to call them. They'll overflow in the street, and even the small ones. I always drive through them.
We never get any of that here, except for we've driven through
you're in a desert.
Well, yeah, but the water doesn't soak through sand as easily, so we have like these big holes, like in the ground, like these above sewer passageways and shit like that where water flows and shit. And,
reminds me of the movie San Andreas.
Sometimes I've never seen a river in the middle of the desert. Actually, no, San Andreas is actually a good movie. I did see that movie. That was a good one.
I've never seen it. I know Dwayne Johnson's in it, but yeah, I never seen it. I should have seen it because I like him as an actor. That also reminds me of Day After Tomorrow, too. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
The only thing that pissed me off in that movie, and my dad had a point. Now, everything froze around everything at the point, like, towards the end of the movie. Everything froze around, right? Alright. All of a sudden, the dad comes in, opens up the door like he's opening up the door all lightly and shit. No problem at all. I mean, there was a little bit of a hesitation, but it was like opens it up real nice and light. I'm like, how the fuck is that? I can't even open up my car door in 30-degree weather. And he opens that shit up when what? Like fucking 0-degree weather? -10?
It's all that adrenaline, man. Come on now.
Adrenaline? He didn't even use force. He opened it up like I was taking a piss. But I mean, no. It was a good movie. It had a good story to it. Had a really good story to it. I liked the flooding and how they showed the freezing and all that shit.
It got me on my edge of the fucking couch for a little bit, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. It was a really thrilling movie. It's a classic, I can tell you that. It's an old movie, too, if you think about it.
Yeah, it feels like it's coming up soon in real life.
No, that won't be coming up for all. I always believe what's going to happen in the world is going to be we're either going to have one big fucking solar flare come off the sun, or we're just all just going to roast. We're just going to burn off the planet. Like, we're literally going to burn off the planet. we're gonna make
Baby burn.
it's gonna get so hot that it's just, yeah, we're done. Which is, I mean, eventually, yes, the ice caps will start melting even more, and it's gonna fuck all the ocean levels up, but
Yeah, it sucks. But that's why we have movies, just to prepare ourselves, right?
Well, two movies that I found astounding. Well, the first one was obviously Back to the Future, and then 2015 came along and all that shit. That was pretty cool. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all the Back to the Futures. I mean, they're all great movies. And then the second one is it was made in 2009, but the movie 2012. Remember that movie with John Cusack? It was a little far-fetched. Because the way he was driving, and like you said, it was like another thing like Day After Tomorrow. It was a little far-fetched. But I like the concept of it, because we're way past 2012, and that didn't even happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So it is two movies that I found astounding, that it's just, back in 2009, they thought it was going to happen in 2012. Whoever wrote the movie thought it obviously was going to happen. The same thing with Back to the Future with 2015, which is incredible how we're past that.
Yeah, right? It's like, holy shit. And none of it happened.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of other movies. I know there was a movie that was basically supposed to, like, 2039. When do we eventually get to 2039? We'll be like, oh, what the fuck? I think it actually had to do with Terminator. It was like, oh, what the fuck, Skynet? That's what we'll be looking for. What the fuck, Skynet? They didn't take over.
God. I want to think about, man, the Terminator scared me so much when I was a kid. I was like, holy shit, this is actually going to happen? Which, in a way, we're actually kind of not that far off.
Well, I mean, yeah. It never actually scared me. I think the first Terminator I ever saw wasn't never the first one. I started with the second one. And honestly, that was actually my favorite one, honestly. That really was. Wow, Tia Coon. Tia Coon. Anyways, yeah, it was the second one. And I think that, and the actor who played the villain in that was pretty cool. But then I finally watched the first one, I think, like a couple years ago. And I didn't realize Arnold Schwarzenegger was the bad guy in the first one.
Yeah, you forget about that, because he's always a good guy in, like, everything else.
Which, maybe, I still, they didn't patch anything up. Why, what was it, a T-1000? It was a T-1000 that was the first one that was trying to kill John Connor. So they never summed it up why that first one tried killing him, where the others tried saving him. Or whether it's the wife, or not the wife, the wife or the son. Wait, what's this? No, it was.
Wait, what are you saying about the first one, that he didn't try to kill him?
No, he did try to kill him. That's what I'm saying. But they never summed it up why he tried killing him. I don't even remember that in any of even the newer movies.
I didn't think he was born yet. I remember it was the mom. She was the one that was there. The Terminator tried to kill her, tried to prevent the birth of, like, him or something. Because I think if they were to change his existence, then Skynet wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. No, maybe that is it. Because I know, you ever see the Terminator Genesis? That was when Arnold Schwarzenegger was old in that one.
It's funny to see an old Arnold Schwarzenegger now.
Yeah, but I kind of like old Arnold Schwarzenegger. He looks a little more badass than the young one.
Yeah, no fucks given now.
Yeah, that's what it is. Same thing with Stallone. I like Stallone. Oh my fucking god! Did you watch any of the original not the original Stuart? Did you watch Suicide Squad, like the one with Will Smith?
Oh.
If you haven't, you at least gotta watch the new Suicide Squad. And the only reason is because Stallone's in it, but he was never in the movie. And when you figure out who Stallone was, you will shit your pants. Because it's like Vin Diesel with Iron Groot in the Avengers. Or with Vin Diesel in the Iron Giant. you didn't know it was him until you seen the credits. Oh wow, shit, it was Vin Diesel.
Shit, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's all Vin Diesel did in the Avengers was Groot. That's all he did. That's all he said. And Iron Giant, I forget what the fuck did he say in the Iron Giant. What the fuck did the Iron Giant even say? I haven't watched that movie in years.
Made some noises and then...
that's probably...
I think he said home.
Yeah, that's all Vin Diesel said then. Home.
That's funny.
Yeah,
that's really funny.
It's just the money that me and somebody at work were talking about how much money Vin Diesel has. Like, you realize he's in 2 big blockbusting movies: the Fast and Furious saga and the Avengers and the MCU. He's in both blockbusting movies. And some idiot paparazzi took a picture of him with his gut out, like just chilling at his house or his fucking multi-million-dollar house, just like trying to get dirt on him. Like, dude, the dude's living his life. He has a fucking like so much money. You think he gives a fuck about his gut hanging out?
Ooh, his gut's hanging out. Oh, big whoop. I don't fucking get paparazzi. Paparazzi's fucking scum, just like private investigators.
Yeah,
all that fucking
paparazzi. I don't know what the hell Tia, what are you talking about? Screen sharing? Screen sharing what?
I don't know. He's distracting right now.
It kind of is distracting. Yeah.
My dogs are distracting right now too. Shut up!
My beer is distracting. No, I'm trying to dry out my beer. Yeah.
How much more do you have left?
I only have a little bit more. I actually probably have 2. No, actually, all I have is 2 beers in the fridge. Everything else is there in here. But yeah.
There you go.
But yeah. I mean, for the people watching this late night cast, yeah, I'm probably for 30 days. I'm gonna try to go sober. Oh, this is gonna be painful. This is gonna be painful. I might get energy drinks for this Saturday, so that might help.
Oh my god, I am more afraid of you on an energy drink than I am on beer.
No, you should be more afraid about me on meth or cocaine. You know what's funny with Loco, and I had said that once, is, Loco, what if you and I are meth or cocaine? He says, I won't have a desk left. He just says, I won't have a desk left.
I don't think he'd have a hand left. He injured his hand the last time.
He injured his hand 1,000,000 times.
Well, yeah, but from the time that I've known him, you know what I mean?
Fuck it. I think it was 4 fucking times he had a fracture in his hand as long as I know him. Or maybe 5. But it was. What are fucking movies?
I've actually been, on the cheesy side, I've been watching a lot more, newer movies, newer Disney or, cartoony kind of stuff, kids movies, just to see.
I want to see that new SpongeBob movie.
I have the opportunity, but I'm afraid to, because I'm afraid it's going to ruin it.
Yeah, the one that just sponge out of water or whatever. It's like a weird fucking anime, but I don't know. It just looked like typical fucking SpongeBob. It just looked stupid and funny. But it was just weird because it was bringing it out of water. But it does look interesting to a certain aspect. Because I like the one SpongeBob movie when he was in the burger movie. Oh, get out the car, fellas. You won't last 3 seconds over the county line. Get out the car, fellas. As soon as they drive over. Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure that was made for the big adult kids, and now a lot of the newer ones are just made for kids. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, sort of. It's like what they're rebooting sort of Toy Story. Listen here, I watched Toy Story, watched Toy Story 2. I sort of watched Toy Story 3. Never watched Toy Story 4. Have no ambition to watch Toy Story 4. And you know what pissed me off with Toy Story 4? These dumbass, well, obviously people like our age is DoMo. Millennials are like, oh, kids, stay at the theater. This is for us. I'm like, motherfucker, you're a grown ass fucking adult. It's a fucking kids movie. It's for kids. They're trying to just keep up with the kids, you know. Jesus Christ. I mean, some adults just won't grow up. I'm sorry. They just won't.
We'll say they should have left it at 3 and that's it.
Yeah, and now it would have been fine. It's just, I know my ex went to see with her brother to watch Toy Story 4. I mean, I was going to take her to movie theaters. So I was going to watch it with her, man. She ended up going without me with her brother, which, I mean, I really did not give a fuck. I was never going to watch the movie. I really did not care. Like, it's just...
To be honest.
I don't know. It's just, why do adults... I don't know. Adults just act... Too much adults act like kids nowadays.
Yeah, but no, I think our generation of people, we just like to reminisce on, like, movies. Things that, like...
Not only our generation, because, you know, it's like my mom, she likes reminiscing with, like, she loves a fucking Jack Nicholson Joker, but she hates the Heath Ledger Joker, you know what I mean? Where, I mean, I love the Heath Ledger Joker, he's fucking awesome. And the Joaquin Phoenix one, obviously.
Yeah, but there's certain movies that kind of grew up with us, Toy Story being one of them. I mean, when was the first one?
Yeah.
When was the first Toy Story movie?
I think it was 1998 or 1997.
1995.
Okay, it was 1995.
So what year were you born?
I mean, I was fucking around you dumbass.
No, I know, but I can't remember if it's older or...
If I'm 1 year younger than you...
Okay, yeah, I was 5. You were 4.
Yeah, and you have little DoMo and little Brutality. Ha! You got a friend in...
Exactly! Like...
in our diapers.
I love that shit. And what... The number 4 came out in 2019. I was 29.
I really just I had no ambition to watch it. It's just like it's for.
Well, that's fine. I'm just saying that
if you watch Toy Story 4, I'm gonna slap you.
I did.
I'm gonna.
And that's why
I'm gonna slap you.
You know, I love Toy Story. Toy Story 2 was great. It was fantastic. Toy Story 3 was like, okay, this kind of sucks.
Right.
But I cried. I'm not gonna lie. I cried.
Yeah, it was still typical Disney.
I cried.
Well,
I don't
Pixar,
cry. I
but
cried in the
Disney
movie
now.
theater. I never cry.
You know
in a
why?
movie theater.
You know why I think that it's probably more sentimental in 3 and 4 because 1 and 2 were not owned by Disney at the time. They were owned by Pixar. I thought about that. They were owned by Pixar.
I mean, 2 was still pretty emotional.
I mean, it was, but I feel like Disney always got to make some sort of traumatic story.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, 3 was just kind of
yeah.
like, you know, hey, he's growing up now. He doesn't need his toys. Everyone needs to grow up. And I'm like, no, fuck you and you're growing up. I'm going to enjoy my fucking Toy Story. And then they made Toy Story 4, and they took my childhood and tore it to shreds.
No. Why do I feel like Mr. Fiance told you this? Grow up, DoMo! He seems like the type of man to say that. Grow up!
For some things.
Hey, Bet Noob, put your hand down. Because Bet Noob does it all the time.
But, you know, Toy Story 4 just took my childhood, took my excitement, just took everything that I had of Toy Story.
That's why I just had no ambition to watch it. It's because that imagination is out of you now. It doesn't work no more. It really doesn't.
That's not true.
Oh, that is definitely true.
No, my imagination is just
is.
towards other things.
Yeah, fucking supernatural.
I've
Demons
always been
and
into
ghosts and spirits.
It's always been there too.
No, I think it's probably more there now than ever because you're getting older and you're starting to get more of an adult mind towards it. Whereas a kid is, and basically, you know, I can see like little baby DoMo as little baby Ribbit. Now I see how Ribbit fucking actually can relate to DoMo. But yeah,
I think you're thinking in a different aspect for me than what it actually is. I had a very mature mindset with the whole thing.
No, I'm sure you. I'm not saying you're immature. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you got a little more. For God's sakes, DoMo, you got spooked at the fucking girl humming in Phasmophobia.
It's a jump scare. You scream at jump scares.
That was a fucking jump scare. No. That was a fucking jump scare in Sign of Silence. That does not fucking count. Even Loco jumped to that shit. Loco jumped to that. And the thing is, we both jumped to Jesus in that game. Even though it wasn't Jesus, it was the forest Jesus. But yeah, no, you were getting creeped out to the humming. Creeped out and getting the jump scares are two different things. Where I mean, you have from jump scares too. I mean, I've jumped from many jump scares. Actually, a lot of jump scares. In a lot of movies.
You mean like it's getting into a game? I feel like it's kind of like getting into a movie. You want to feel like scariness.
Well,
just because I'm used to it doesn't mean I like to completely like make myself immune to like any sort of like scary thing. I like to. It's kind of like how adrenaline junkies like to go for adrenaline.
She says used to it.
What?
She says used to it. Actually, you want to know it's a horror film? It's fucking Tia and Ribbit haunting us.
No, it's just called Children.
No. That's real life haunting. I'm talking about like dead haunting. Like imagine like them just getting ran over by a bus and then they haunt us for the rest of our life. Like, could you imagine like baby T and baby Ribbit walking out in the road holding hands, this waiting for the school bus, and then they get hit by the bus, and then they get hit by the bus.
That's so sad. They're like babies.
Exactly.
I see it now.
Yeah. Tia will be haunting you. Ribbit will just be fucking haunting me. Fucking just making random ASMR sounds on my fucking ears. Well, Tia's just gonna just speed talk you. Oh man, we gotta make a movie of ourselves.
What you doing, DoMo? DoMo kid! I see it now. Let's make a movie of it, as you said.
What the fuck was the movie? Oh, I was talking about that movie Naked last night with the Wayans brothers. Yeah, even I watched it a second time. I watched it, but I didn't expect it to be any good because I don't know. I just picked a movie off Netflix out of random, and I just saw the Wayans brothers. The movie's pretty good. I like him. He's a good actor. And it was a pretty good movie, but it was a romantic comedy. But it wasn't like a romantic comedy like you would think. It wasn't like a typical romance movie. It was more of a comedy.
Boy, watching a romantic comedy? What world is this madness?
Hey, man, you can watch romantic comedies too. You want to watch Titanic?
Okay. We're gonna cry my fucking eyes out, but okay, let's do it. I might as well.
I never have cried to the Titanic. Honestly, I actually have never cried to Titanic. But I will tell you this: I was interested in the Titanic, not with the love story and all that, but with the ship, like, sinking and all that, and how it happened and all that shit. I was more interested in that aspect. Because it was all based off...
I watched the documentary.
Yeah, it was based off a real event. They have a Titanic 2, which I haven't watched it. I don't know what it's even about. I don't know if it is... I know it was supposed to be like a documentary or something. I don't know. But yeah.
I just like seeing the ship underwater. It's really cool. I always wait to see, like, is a dead body going to pop up?
No.
See,
the Titanic's neat under the water, but you know what ship's even more neat? Is the Arizona out in Hawaii. From Pearl Harbor. Oh. That motherfucker is huge compared to the Titanic. And I was looking at the aerial view of the Arizona. You could see the outline of the ship in the water. And I bet you it's only maybe like 5 or 10 feet from the surface of the water. From the top of the ship to the top of the water. It's from probably only 5 to 10 feet. Because that fucking shit looks huge. And it's just sitting under it. It looks cool. Like, I would love to go in Hawaii just to see the Arizona. Because, they have that little bridge out in the water that you can walk across and you see the Arizona. Which, I don't know, I don't know if you actually will see it close up, but I know you can see it in an aerial view or from like a helicopter view. Yeah.
Imagine just like a skeleton just like float up all of nowhere. Just be like, oh, we missed one.
A movie that my dad said wasn't really good, but I want to see it anyways, is Pearl Harbor. I don't know if you've ever seen Pearl Harbor.
No, I usually stay away from like a lot of the war
Oh,
movies.
you don't like war movies? Damn. Well, did you ever see? Well, not. Oh, you stay away from war movies.
Well, which one? It doesn't mean I avoid them.
You never watched this because this is like fucking like 30 hours long. It's well, you have the Pacific, which the Pacific is based off of like Vietnam and Vietnam and shit.
Oh yeah, probably not.
And then that's like a trilogy that has like fucking like 10 different discs. And the other one was Band of Brothers. That one was fucking awesome. We watched it, my whole family, we all watched that when I was younger for Thanksgiving. We watched the whole thing. I got fucking hooked on it. It was just interesting. It was just fucking very interesting. Yeah, Band of Brothers are good. Now, if you don't watch trilogies like that, have you ever heard of Saving Private Ryan?
Heard of it, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it had Matt Damon, Tom Hanks, Vin Diesel was even in that.
Yeah, I'm aware about it.
It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
I've seen Inglourious Bastards.
Well, I mean, Inglourious Bastards is fucking awesome. That's actually based off of a true event. That actually was real. Inglourious Bastards. I just like how they put comedy in it because they, it's Quentin Tarantino, so. A lot of people don't like. See, I just had this discussion with the guy at work, and he says Quentin Tarantino movies can be overrated. Well, to be honest, for me, I think they're underrated. I really don't think they get as much as credit as they should. Because, like, have you ever heard of Death Proof?
Yeah, I love
Oh, you love Death Proof? Yeah, Death Proof is awesome.
I love that one.
Here's the thing.
Oh, shit. Yes.
We watched Death Proof thinking that Rosamund Gallen was going to be in it with the machine gun leg from Planet Terror. But we realized that Grindhouse was just, productions of all these films. So then we watched a totally different movie. Then we figured out what Planet Terror was. So when we watched Planet Terror, we liked Death Proof way better. Death Proof was just awesome.
Man, it was just fantastic.
Yeah, Death Proof was just awesome. I mean, I like Planet Terror too. I mean, fuck, it's a hot bitch with a machine gun leg, but hell.
What it was.
Yeah.
But if you want something a little bit more exciting, but Death Proof, man, that was.
It was a great storyline because it was more of a real
lap
moment.
dance scene. Come on.
Well, I mean, yeah. I was more going on in the killing. I like killing.
Well, yeah, I mean, I like the part where that lady, she's just sticking her leg up in the car, like sticking her leg outside the window a little bit. And
She's a dumbass.
Yeah, and then, you just see her leg just like, the car stops, but her leg doesn't. So.
Yeah. You're not supposed to stick your hand up.
See, like, huh?
So why are you not supposed to stick your body parts outside the fucking window?
Right? Or like where that lady, she got like rammed in the face with like a wheel.
Yeah. A wheel? No. Well, oh yeah. But also the one woman who was in the passenger seat of the car with no seat. I don't think she was even sitting in a seat. She was just sitting on it because it was only a one-seater. She was just sitting in the passenger seat, and he was fucking killing her on the fucking passenger side. Remember that?
Yeah, that part. Yeah. Oh, that was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
I would not. She was just, she was just kind of stupid for getting in his
Well,
car in the
yeah.
first place, but...
I love Kurt Russell in that movie because, you know, he was acting like a crazy guy, killing all these people and all these girls and stuff. And then these girls started chasing him, and then he started, ah! No! My favorite part of the whole movie was when he had the liquor, he pours it on his wound. Ah!
Yeah.
Talk about overacting.
My God.
But, you know, that was great about it. That was great. That's what was great about Kurt Russell. I think it's because that's why I like movies, because you can see the character development in characters. And he had a character development. He went from this killer psychopath to just a pussy, basically.
Because he was in control, and then all of a sudden, you know, he's not in control, and it's like, oh shit, what are you gonna do?
And that's why I like movies. I like movies because of, like, character development. I like movies because of foreshadowing. You ever fucking look at foreshadowing in movies? When they foreshadow, like, something a few hours, like, a few minutes before, and oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. You ever see the Hitman's Bodyguard?
Nope.
You gotta. You like Ryan Reynolds or Samuel L. Jackson, you gotta watch both of them. Cause I have them still downloaded, but they're funny as fucking hell. I just watched the second one like a couple weeks ago.
It's like that I know I would really enjoy, but it's hard to get me to watch it. It's kind of like watching Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. Doctor Who is just fantastic. Once I start watching it, I can't stop. But it's just
it's like that movie Free Guy. I mean, how'd you like Free Guy?
Free Guy was good for what, you know,
for what it was.
Glitchy. Yeah, I got a little glitchy near the end because we were watching that board, but that one was, you know,
glitchy.
Really good,
How did I get glitchy?
I think it was my internet connection.
It was your internet. I actually watched that movie like 65 times. To be honest, I think that's the best movie of 2021. Well, the only reason I say the best movie is the best positive movie. It was a very positive movie.
Yeah.
I'm right out of fucking track of all the fucking purges. I downloaded the Forever Purge. I haven't seen that yet. I saw. Do you ever see
the first? I've only seen the first.
You only see the. Oh my god! See, they had the last one I saw was the first Purge. That one was pretty good. That one was pretty good.
Yeah. Like, there's just so many things. Like, hey, you're in a purge. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you don't want to do that. Yeah, maybe you don't want to do that, but they did it anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's.
And then I went to the Purge at Universal's, and it was the lamest maze that was there. I kidding.
DoMo, what did you expect? People to kill each other?
But, you know, they could have done a lot. There was more walking in that maze than there was.
Oh, God. Never fucking go anywhere, DoMo. She's going to complain about walking. I can only imagine.
It was all, like, uphill.
Fiance's going to be
I'm wearing a sweater, and I'm just like, okay, just cut my head off already. We're walking.
Why do I feel like Mr. Fiance says, shut up and suck it up?
No, he was just like, man, there's a lot of walking to this. Like, and he's a Purge fan. But it was just like, okay, whack me in the face. You know, you're going to stand over there with a dead body. Some person's like,
is that in California where that's at?
Yeah. But I don't know, a lot of people weren't just like, oh, yeah, oh, scary, don't kill me. Ooh.
See, out in Pennsylvania, the only fucking big amusement park we have is Dorney Park. You ever hear of Dorney Park?
Nope.
And I guess it's more of an East Coast thing because people from New Jersey come over to Dorney Park and New York and all that. And I think I
haven't even heard of it when I lived in Massachusetts. I've heard of
that's a little too far up.
Factory of Terror.
I think as far up as people who come to Dorney Park is probably New York. Up north and then down south, it's probably as low as probably like Delaware or Maryland. I don't think, unless somebody from Virginia comes up. I know a lot of people from Virginia come to fucking Pennsylvania for some reason. I don't know why. I always see a lot of Virginia plates.
Road trip.
I guess because Pennsylvanians and New Jerseyans always travel down south to vacation, like in North and South Carolina. So, yeah. I think it's more... Pennsylvania's more of a south state more than a north state, if that
I
makes
believe
sense.
it.
Because we always go south. We always go south. Even in our own state, like, I always go south. I mean, unless this is my mom and dad's house or something. That's different. But, yeah, it's just, we always go south for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, if I go any more south, I'm going to end up in Mexico and probably get, like, arrested.
You're in California. That'll be, like,
Southern California.
That'll be southeast for you.
No.
Yeah. Domo. You have to travel through fucking, what is it, Arizona and fucking New Mexico to get to fucking Mexico? Or are you talking about traveling in New Mexico?
Where do you think California is?
At the left side of the United States. Look at a globe.
Yeah, but
you're not against Mexico's border. Unless you go through the ocean and go on a boat. Or unless that's what you're talking about.
no.
How do you think your state's laid out?
That's what I'm going to look at right now.
Do you really think Mexico's on your... Oh my god, Domo. I'm going to have to teach you teach you about your states like I'm going to have to teach Ribbit about our spelling. What the fuck are you bored for? You're underage. You can't be in this crap.
Directly under us. I mean, it's like the arm of Mexico, but it's still there.
Yeah, through ocean, right?
No. Go look at the states.
What are you talking about, Domo? Mexico doesn't even connect to you. I mean, the only state it connects to is Texas. Then it goes, what is it? New Mexico, then Arizona. And then,
Ew, did my cat just drool all over my keyboard? Gross.
No, I'm talking about, like, California does not directly touch Mexico. You know what I mean? I want to see the globe you're looking at, Domo. I want to see the globe you're looking at. What the fuck are you... Did you have some weed tonight or something? Are you having trouble vision?
It wore off. Like, no, hang on. This is gonna... Just to... Okay, save image. Yeah.
Because it does not connect to Mexico. It connects to Texas.
No, it's gonna happen.
And there's 2 states in between Texas and California. I believe it's Arizona and New Mexico. New Mexico. Not Mexico, New Mexico.
Leave, but are you sure?
I like we're talking about this. Anyways,
look at it. Just look at it.
I'll look at it, but have you ever watched the movie Beer Fest?
Yes, I love Beer Fest.
Yeah, I love that fucking movie too. When I watched that, I laughed my ass off.
Beer Fest and what's that one with the gamers? Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy. That movie is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that guy that like acts like a robot.
Yeah, I like that robotic guy though. He was a villain, but I liked him. It was funny. I liked him when he was sitting in his. Wow! It's off the peninsula of Mexico.
It's still Mexico.
Well, yeah, it still is Mexico. I mean, wow! I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I would hope you would know more about California than me. Did you live over there? I guess I always thought it was farther over. I always thought Mexico was farther over. Oh, actually, no, Mexico is fucking huge.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, if you go south, you end up in Mexico. Yeah, see, it is Alice. See, I was right between Texas and California. It is Arizona and New Mexico. But, yeah, I didn't know the peninsula touched California. Well, yeah. I mean, I should have known that. I probably didn't know that, but it's just, like, just something you overthink. Until you look at my state and look at my fucking state over there.
your state. I think I've driven through your state.
Probably. The fucking Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Anyways. That's what it is. It's the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. When you see them voters, like when they vote for presidents, they'll say the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Well, I don't know why they had to say the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I mean, it is the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, but come on.
You know, I could never spell Pennsylvania in school.
Actually, when living in this state, you learn how to spell it. Anyways, there was another movie. Oh, Game Over Man with Adam Devine. You ever see that movie? It's on Netflix. It's like a newer movie. It was like 2018 or something like that. But it was Game Over Man, and that movie is It's another game movie, but that movie was fucking hilarious. I laughed my ass off hysterically. But yeah, Adam Devine is a funny dude. If you ever watch...
I think I've seen this, but I don't remember a thing of it.
There was a movie that Adam Devine played with Zac Efron. He played with Zac Efron. Oh my god. It was when Zac Efron and him were best friends or something like that, and they were working together or something. Oh my god. I can't think of that movie. What the fuck is the name of that movie? Yeah, it was... Oh my god. I think it had something to do with a wedding. Oh my god, it was a popular movie with Zac Efron and Adam Devine.
Zac Efron.
And Adam Devine, yeah. I can look that up. I know the name of that movie. It was
Mike and Dave needs...
Mike and Dave. Yeah, it was Mike and Dave.
Mike and Dave need
that
wedding.
Fucking movie is hilarious. But Game Over Man's even more hilarious when Adam Devine has just starred in his own movie. That boy is fucking funny. That boy is funny.
There's a romance going on right now. If you look at all their pictures online.
That's what Mike and Dave. Yeah, that's what Mike and Dave was about. They were bros. They were really bros. Did you ever see Neighbors?
Yes.
I liked the first one, and then I liked the second. I even liked the second one. I liked how Zac Efron he went from an antagonist to a protagonist. Like I like how he once again he had a character development. He became the good guy. Like he became more of an adult.
Seen it once. I don't remember too much of it. I just remember it was really funny.
It was funny as hell. I liked the first one, and I liked the second one though, because obviously it was his sorority house with the girls with Chloe Moretz. But that is completely disgusting that you just threw tampons at the window, and then Chloe Moretz goes, well, I mean, you laugh it was a bag of dicks, and then Zac Efron goes, bag of dicks. Okay, you got me there. Bag of dicks. He just giggles. Bag of dicks. It was funny because all the girls were just staring at him, just like cracking up, just like, what's the matter with this man? I like in that beginning of that sorority house. They're in the house, looking in the house, trying to get a house for their sorority house. And Zac Efron's just there sitting with a shirt off, just like fucking like the Michelangelo. And the girls are like, who the fuck is that buff dude just sitting on that chair over there?
I should probably watch it.
The girl. I'm not gonna lie, Chloe Moretz, she played that really good. I wish they would make a third one because once again, Seth Rogen and that couple in there. They made friends with Zac Efron's character, and then they made friends with Chloe Moretz's character. They need to make a third one of some sort. I don't know how they would do it, but they gotta make a third one. They gotta.
They'll figure out a way.
Because they did it great in the second one. I didn't know it was gonna be that good until I watched it. I'm like, oh fuck, it was good. Because to me, it looked like a typical, like a feministic movie, but no, it looked like a really damn good movie. It was great. It was fucking great. And Zac Efron, just fucking Zac Efron. He, the older he got, the funnier and fucking more talented he got.
Yeah, with all the practice on movies that he's been.
Yeah, exactly. You ever see him in Baywatch with Dwayne Johnson?
No.
I thought that movie was fucking... Well, Logan Paul was in there for a cameo. He was supposed to be the lead role, but he never had it. So Zac Efron got it for obvious reasons. But, oh my god, well, Zac Efron was jacked. But standing right next to Dwayne Johnson did not even fucking, like... Did not even phase. Dwayne Johnson's just a monster.
Yeah, he is. I follow him on Instagram. He was pretty intense.
Yeah. But no, that was a good movie. Like, yeah, you gotta watch. Baywatch is a funny movie. I laughed my ass off at that too. Like, there's gotta be a lot of movies we gotta watch at movie night. There's a lot of fucking movies.
I know. There's stuff that I can show you, and then there's stuff that you need to show me. Like,
yeah, there's a lot.
Like that movie, Freaks, the one I was mentioning earlier. Like, it's pretty wonky, bizarre, but it's really interesting. And I don't know if you're familiar with Tim and Eric Awesome Show, Great Job, TV show that started years ago.
Yeah,
they made a movie
I never watched much TV shows till I got into high school.
Well, this was in high school. Yeah, middle school. Yeah, definitely high school. So I was living at a certain house at the time.
When I was in high school, I was stuck on a TV show called Burn Notice. I don't know if you never heard of it.
I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it. I didn't watch a lot of
It was a spy movie, and I always was interested in spies and also it was placed in Miami, and I always liked Miami. Like, my favorite GTA 5 was Vice City because it was Miami. That's why I can't wait for GTA 6 if it comes out to be in Miami. Are you breathing in your mic?
Me?
Yeah.
No, it's my cat. She keeps rubbing up.
It's a Bodyguard.
She's sitting in my arms right now, half on the desk, half on me.
2 movies, older movies. Since you watch older movies, one movie. Did you ever see Big Trouble in Little China?
Yes.
That movie's awesome. Did you ever see I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker?
Yes.
Yeah, 2 great fucking movies. Black Bloody the Earth. You mean oil? No, Black Bloody the Earth!
God, it's been years since I've seen either of them, but...
Another one is Escape to New York.
Yeah.
Escape to New York.
What about The Golden Child?
Golden Child. Is that the name of the movie?
Eddie Murphy? Yeah. Or The Golden Child or something.
See, that's the thing. I've loved Eddie Murphy, but there's some Eddie Murphy movies I have never seen. I don't know why. I guess because my mom, it was probably... Is it older? Like in the 90s?
No, 80s.
Oh, it's even older. See, I never watched much, older Eddie Murphy movies, as I should, because Eddie Murphy is a fucking legend. I love Eddie Murphy. When I was growing up, Eddie Murphy actually was my first favorite fucking comedian, because he was just fucking hysterical. Yeah, and then, as I grew older, and I started liking a little more comedians. But, yeah, Eddie Murphy, I liked him in Dr. Dolittle. Dr. Dolittle 2.
Yep. What was the really
Norbit, too.
Oh, I love Norbit. Yeah, I just watched that,
it's been a while since I've seen that, but I remember that.
Oh, that's so good.
Another one...
I grew up on a lot of 80 movies, a shit ton.
I grew up more on 90s movies than 80s. Well, I mean, there's some 80s movies, but I think it's once I got into high school, they were but it was more horror movies I've seen in the 80s, because, once again, my mom loves horror movies. So, and then we watch horror movies like Nightmare on Elm Street and all those old weird movies, like Misery, for God's sakes.
I love Misery.
Misery is
awesome. Fantastic.
I wish they would remake that movie.
I'm gonna watch that tonight. Actually, I don't know. I mean, Roseanne did a really good job with that.
Oh yeah, Roseanne did a kick-ass job with that.
Holy shit, that was Roseanne, right?
No, that wasn't Roseanne. That was Kathy Bates.
Wait.
Kathy Bates. That was Kathy Bates.
Yeah. I'm thinking of
when you said Roseanne, I was like, wait a minute, I ain't fucking Roseanne.
It's like a devil movie with Roseanne or something. I don't know. That's what it made me think.
But No, Kathy Bates is an awesome fucking... Did you ever see her in Bad Santa 2?
No, I haven't seen the Bad Santa
Or did I
series.
see Bad Santa 1? No, it's Bad Santa 2. It was... Oh my fucking god. Kathy Bates' fucking character in that was fucking hysterical.
Kathy Bates is really good at
She's
just
a
playing
great
all,
actress. She is a
person.
great fucking actress. Her and the other one was Melissa McCarthy. I like her as an actress too. She's another funny one. She's more funny than horror, but she's a funny one.
Kathy Bates was in B-movie?
Like, Kathy Bates was in a lot of movies. She's in a lot of movies. She was in fucking Waterboy. Mama said,
Yeah.
Mama said, Mama said. See, I never watched Waterboy until I watched it myself. And then I watched it with my brother, and we both laughed our asses off. I don't know why my dad never wanted to watch that movie. See, he was never into, like, Adam Sandler movies. But I'm like, you gotta watch Waterboy, though. It's fucking hysterical.
That movie so much now that I'm growing up and everything. Every time
But
I
my dad's...
Gatorade.
As Adam Sandler's getting older, it's like Leonardo DiCaprio movies. As they get older, my dad's starting to like them a lot better. Like, oh my god, fucking, I'm sorry, I love Leonardo DiCaprio on Inception and Shutter Island. You ever see Shutter Island?
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, Shutter Island was awesome. Cause
not a lot of people like that one.
No,
too.
and a lot of people like Inception. It's because it's hard to follow.
Inception.
I love Inception. It's hard to follow, but it's awesome. Dream after dream.
And then you jump into that dream.
Yeah,
And then
dream after dream. He was trying to break something. Is what he was trying to do. But no, Shutter Island was my favorite because that one, when it was him the whole time in the fucking insane asylum, was wow. Spoiler alert.
Right?
Yeah, but even though that's an older movie, though, that's in the fucking... Nobody's ever gonna watch these older movies. Unless we talk about, like, a new movie. Like...
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, only Tia's in chat, so he watched F9 a million times. yeah, Dominic Toretto dies in F9, Tia.
Wait a minute.
But yeah, what other fucking... Yeah. See, Leonardo DiCaprio is fascinating. What's the other actor I said? Oh, Adam Sandler. No, you ever see I pronounce you Chuck and Larry?
Uh-huh.
That's the movie where I started liking Adam Sandler a little more. Because he played... No, he didn't play a gay guy, but he played a fucking pimp, basically. But he played like a player that was acting like a gay guy. It was just hilarious. Kevin James just played that same character, but I don't know. Adam Sandler was the one who played just a different role in there. I like the one it was like the captain of the fire squad. It was like, for God's sakes, did my pencil sharpener have a skirt? Yo, fuck it. Yeah, that movie was funny. I just watched the movie with Kevin James. It was the international stories of a trained assassin or something like that. Yeah, that was pretty good. I finally watched it. I kept falling asleep the last 60 times, but but yeah, Kevin James. I do like Kevin James. He's a funny guy. Like him and Paul Blart Mall Club. But I'm gonna tell you right now, my favorite was Seth Rogen's Observe and Report.
Yeah, that was good.
That movie was fucking awesome.
Paul Blart 2, though?
No, I have not, because I don't know. I don't know why I haven't. I wish I have, because I liked the first one.
It's better than the first one.
Yeah, I liked the first one, so I have to watch the second one.
I'm traumatized with the first one. Brings back a really bad first date, but the second one's good.
Oh, well, that means the movie's not shitty then. It's just your experience while watching the movie. What?
Fucking first date with some guy who like kept wiping it like those crusties on the side of his lips, like with his sleeve type thing, and then like 10 seconds into the movie he tries making out, and I was just like, get the fuck off of me.
Wait, when did that movie come out? Was that like 2008 or 2009 or something like
that? Shit.
I know it's old.
Paul Blart.
Fucking DoMo was traumatized. I can't even look at the cover. It's grossing me out.
2009. Shit, I had that date in 2009. God damn.
Oh, so yeah, you were a senior? Or you were graduated?
I graduated.
Yeah, you were graduated.
Yeah,
you graduated in 2009, right?
2008, I graduated.
Apparently you never got held back a year.
Nope.
I got held back a year, so I'm at 2010. If I would never got held back, it would have been 2009.
Yeah. No, I'm surprised that I didn't get held back with all the schools that I went to moving around. And at one point they thought I needed to go to the special class, but, you know, I just didn't like my teachers. They were all scumbags.
Oh, nobody likes their fucking teachers. I think there's a way... No, my
choir teacher had favorites. That's the thing that pissed me off. She had favorites. You know, I was actually going to go
that's the thing with me. Like, I always done my work, but I never was a favorite. Like, there was always class pets in my fucking classroom. And then you always had the troublemakers in my classroom. Then you had me just sitting in the corner just with his mouth shut, playing with his fucking iPod. I just did not want to deal with anybody. I didn't want to deal with the teachers. I didn't want to deal with the kids. I just wanted to be alone.
I just wanted school to be over, except for like certain classes. I was pretty good with math.
Yeah, math. Well, math. I A+ in math.
I sucked at it for a while, except for one class.
The first 9th grade, I sucked at it, but after that, 10th, 11th, and 12th, yeah, I was abused. I had the one, oh god, my 9th, I think it was, this is why I hate chemistry. 9th grade, my 9th grade chemistry teacher, which for some reason, I don't know, I don't know, liked me in a way, like, maybe liked me as a good student, but I did not like the woman. I hated her. She was just, did not know how to teach the class. And that's why I hate chemistry. So I don't know anything about chemistry.
I loved all my science classes.
The only science class I loved, and here's the kicker. I picked it. Like, when I was in my senior year, I didn't have to have a science. But I ended up picking a science anyway, so I picked zoology. And then it ended up to be my best fucking class I've ever had in fucking the senior year. And I didn't expect it to be, because, you know, I dissected animals. I went on, like, 2 field trips. The teacher was awesome. That class was awesome. And then the class that I wanted was basic foods. I liked it, but I didn't like it as much as zoology. I missed zoology. Okay, well, I did like the class because of the girls in there, but that was the only thing.
I think that's why a few people actually like certain classes, because of the people in it. Mm-hmm.
But other than that,
is it bad that I don't remember any of my like teachers' names?
I kind of forget mine too. I mean, that's years ago. Fuck.
The only teacher
with all the
name
alcohol
that
I have in my system
was Mrs. Booze, and that's because we either made fun of her because, you know, she was like boo, or, you know, like boo, I'm a ghost, or that she was an alcoholic. And this was back in elementary school, and that's the only teacher name I remember.
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I know Swartz. He was very memorable. I had a Mr. Swartz. And I think the only reason I fucking remember that is because it always brings me back to Spaceballs. Swartz, I see you. Swartz is as big as mine. You see how well you can handle. Oh, Spaceballs is an awesome movie.
Oh, Spaceballs. Comb the desert.
Man, this is some bullshit. Fucking has an afro comb in a desert.
Yeah.
Man, this is some bullshit.
I love.
Oh no! It wasn't. No, he didn't say this is some bullshit. Man, we ain't find shit.
Yeah.
We ain't find shit. Oh god, that movie's funny.
The Hut.
Yeah.
Gets eaten in the end. Oh, you're delicious.
Yeah, fucking. It's like Spaceballs is shit.
I love Spaceballs. There's a porn that I was actually trying to find once. It's called Starballs.
No.
Sailor Moon. I mean, it's like it's
I'm sure there is, but it makes me think of that film Zack and Mary Make a Porno.
That was a good film.
Space Whores.
Yeah.
I like it. The one when his friend says, "Hey, Zach, you gotta figure out something here. We don't know how to end this film," and then just showed like some uses. I don't know, just put a fucking cum blast in this. Put a cum blast in the screen and put end credits there. There's your fucking ending. That movie's funny.
Scene where that chick, she's getting pounded from behind, and she's like, "Oh well."
Yeah, who was that? Was that Amy Smart?
I think so. Isn't she normally like? She's the chick that he used to do a TV show all nude.
Well, yeah, sure. Oh, well, that also brings me back to Crank. Remember Crank?
Yes.
Fucking
I
Crank.
love Crank.
That was, that's a good, I like Jason Statham, and he pulled it off really good. That's why, a lot of people think Jason Statham plays a typical Steven Seagal, but no, that motherfucker put a good fucking, guy who just does not give a fuck. How did you like the second one when you stuck the dog collar on him? Hey, press the button.
Oh my god.
He just shits himself.
Yeah.
And I like how he says, "Give me that. That's no way to treat a dog."
That's also the one where he took his girlfriend and like pretty much like had sex with her
out in the horse track, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because fucking she was trying to get his heart thumping.
Yep.
I need to get my hold on. What the fuck did he call his heart? Pumper or thumper? What the fuck did he call it? I forget what the fuck he called it. He called his heart a certain word. My pumper, my thumper. Yeah, I can't think about it. But yeah, let me give him my fucking thumper. I am Chip Chilius, and today's the day I die. Even though he doesn't die. That was the kicker. There was supposedly supposed to come out the third one. Because in the second one, he was technically just on fire and just flipped off the camera. Yeah, they were so far-fetched, but they were just awesome. How do you like how he jumper cabled himself in the second one?
Yeah.
Puts out a nipple on his tongue.
Hey, have you ever seen, though, this is really weird, and it's an old movie, but have you ever seen Eraserhead? Eraserhead.
I don't think so.
Man,
I don't know why I'm thinking Rollerball, but...
It's from David Lynch. It's not really like... It's really hard to explain what type of movie it is. It's just kind of like it kind of looks like an artsy-fartsy kind of film, but it got really popular. It's a 70s film. It just, and at the end, it's kind of like pretty much some man's sanity dwindling away.
Yeah, that seems. That reminds me of like the one older movie in the 80s. You ever hear of Phantasm?
Yes, I love Phantasm.
Yeah, my dad loves that movie too. He got me interested in it. That was a movie we should have watched for Halloween. That was an awesome fucking movie.
Me into Phantasm, like holy shit.
Yeah, my dad loved that movie. He wanted to watch it. And he wanted to watch the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
I mean, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. You can't go wrong with
that
that
movie's fucking awesome.
I
I like the music in it.
Yeah.
The music was awesome. No, it wasn't that, but they put like like their own jingle to it. I mean, it had the circus music, obviously, but
Well, yeah, but it had its
I
own
like how
kind of 80s rock tune music.
Yeah, that's what it was. But I like how they had how their space shuttle was a circus tent.
Right? I love that they just turn their victims into cotton candy and drink them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Tetsuo the Iron Man?
Tetsuo the Iron Man.
It's a Japanese film.
Oh, I've probably never seen it. It was a Japanese film. I mean, I do see Japanese films.
Weirder things than you do.
I think the Japanese films I watch are like fucking like the kung fu ones.
But it's like, oh, it's so good. What about Fantastic Planet?
I've heard of that. I've just never seen it.
It's a sci-fi animation.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Made in '73.
I've seen that like advertised. I think it's
Please tell me you've seen Heavy Metal 2000.
That one, I've seen parts of it, but I've never seen it straight through.
Oh, when I was still in elementary school, my father showed me that. Oh, it's just so good. Oh, why don't you watch good things? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no, I do, it's just, like I said, my mom and dad always tried watching those other movies with us. It's just, there was so much of them that they watched that they lost track of. Like, the one, it was Maximum Overdrive, with Stephen King. Remember, he made 2 fucking truck ones. But he also made one trucks, was one I watched. But then he had Maximum Overdrive with the clown face. I want to see the clown face. I don't know if you saw Maximum Overdrive. You never seen it, did you?
Question with, no, Maximum Overdrive, the one with Stephen King. I have seen that one, but
yeah.
Weren't we talking about this with Loco where there was a different Maximum Overdrive too?
There wasn't a different Maximum Overdrive. The other one was just called Trucks.
Oh, yeah.
But I believe it was still a Stephen King movie. I remember reading Stephen King in that movie. I was like, oh, I didn't know Stephen King made both movies. He literally made both movies. It was Trucks, and he made Maximum Overdrive. Trucks? See, I want to see Maximum Overdrive. I want to see how that is. Because it has that clown face. Because to me, based off looking at the trailer for Maximum Overdrive, it doesn't look as good as Trucks. Because Trucks, here's how Trucks was. Basically, the trucks just came to life and started driving themselves. That's it. They didn't... I'm sure Maximum Overdrive they did too. But it was... Maximum Overdrive also had a face and gave it more character. Well, there was no character. It was just a truck just moving. Just imagine your vehicle just moving. Just driving away from you with nothing in it. But no, I do want to watch Maximum Overdrive, though. I haven't watched that because when my dad told me about it, he says, I'm like, oh shit. And then I brought up Trucks and he never saw Trucks.
Make a list. We're going to have to make...
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, big list.
Movie list.
Yeah, because there's a lot of movies that you didn't see that were good and a lot of movies that I didn't see that were good. Well, actually, I watch weird movies, though. You just watch old nostalgic movies that were really good. That's what I can say. For God's sake, you cannot say Sherlock Holmes is a fucking awesome fucking movie. When you see a Gatling gun strapped to a fucking hot air balloon, getting chased by a T-Rex, and then a big-ass fucking blimp fucking being... It's just like...
Movies like that, too. I have Sharknado, on my shelf right now.
Oh, well, that's a sci-fi movie.
Megalodon versus giant octopus and stuff.
Yeah, I watched that type of shit, too. I watched something... Ooh, there's a spoof... Did you ever see Piranhas, first of all?
Yeah.
Did you ever see Piranhas 3DD? It's a spoof movie for Piranhas. It's a spoof movie. It's basically a Piranhas movie, but it's a spoof movie. It was fucking hilarious. It was hilarious. It had, was that Danielle Panabaker in it? The one that was a well-known actress. Well, not well-known, but a pretty known actress in there. I can't think of her name. I think it was Danielle Panabaker, but I don't think it was her. No, I think it was Danielle Panabaker. Yeah, it was Danielle Panabaker, I think. I don't know if you know her. If you watch Disney and all.
Well, maybe. Like I said, I don't recognize.
She used to be
names.
on Disney. That's how I know her. I mean, well, not on Disney, but like she wasn't in Disney TV shows, but she was on like those kid movies. Or yeah, kid movies. Just say that. She actually was hot. Still is hot. I'll still bone her. Yeah. I guess that pretty much sums it up. Just an hour and a half we have here. What do you think? You have any other thoughts? Other movies that these people should try out and watch?
And his movies are fantastic, and he is a genius. And Legend is my favorite movie with him.
I am Legend or Legend?
Just Legend with. Hang on.
Wait. Are you talking about Legion?
No, Legend.
Because there's Legion. You ever see Legion?
I don't know, but I'm talking about 1985. Legend.
Oh, you're talking about 1985. But there's also a movie called Legion that was actually a newer movie. That's with Paul Bettany in it. I thought it was a badass movie for a fucking religious movie. And I don't like religion well. I thought it was a badass movie. It was basically Legion was of Legion. It was what it said in the Bible. So it was like the apocalypse coming to the earth.
It's religious stuff. But yeah. No, Legend with oh my god, Ridley Scott directed it. Has Tom Cruise, Tim Curry.
Oh, Legend! And as soon as you said Tom Cruise and Tim Curry, and then I knew what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, Legend.
I don't remember that movie. I just remember the actors in it.
Want to watch this? I think it might be too cheesy for you. It's more like
what Legend?
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, I've watched it with my mom and dad. I think I was like a pipsqueak.
Any of it?
I don't know. I can remember the actors because once you said Tom Cruise and Tim Curry.
One day I was supposed to watch it with Try. I still have to watch it with Try one day. I mean, I didn't think you'd be interested in watching this one because you won't even watch Princess Bride. I mean,
Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Is it a horror film or something? Because when you say Princess Bride, it reminds me of like Princess Diaries. DoMo, is your girly girl coming out?
Like a princess, with the Princess Bride, with this guy who comes up and is like, "Let me swoop you away," type thing. I mean, I was into that when I was younger.
It's a romantic movie.
It's a romantic comedy, yeah, but Legend's like a romantic action fantasy type thing.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I watched Princess Diary 1.
Diaries?
I was young and I was horny, alright? That's Anne Hathaway. Even though I don't find her attractive now because she looks like a string bean. I can only imagine what Tia does. A J. Yeah, I'll wrap it up here. We're about to come closing on 140. It's almost 2 hours. That's long enough. Yeah. I don't know. You guys put down in the comments below what your favorite movies are, what your genre movies are. I mean, if you want to even join in my house, maybe we can recommend some movies so we can watch them. But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's movies. But yeah, that's pretty much for this late night cast, guys. But that's pretty much it for now.
Till next time.
Yeah, like DoMo said, till next time. Capt. Brutality signing out. Domo. That's how she says goodbye, everybody. Adios!